Hey everyone, we're actually starting a little early. Give people plenty of time to come in. Well, we started 5, 6, 7 minutes early. We're at Boone Lake, by the way. Everyone in here right now, if you can give us a 1, if you can hear us okay. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Assuming that StreamYard is showing us updated chat. Yeah, seems to be, I think. There we go.
Hi.
Hey everyone.
I'm a bit shell-shocked doing this outside at a weird time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Unplanned.
This is totally unplanned.
Unplanned.
We were driving home. Okay, thank you everyone. Glad you could hear us. Hope everyone's doing okay on this beautiful, what day is it? Saturday. I just
That shows how much
lose track of time. We're not used to outdoor lives. So
or like unplanned.
Well, I just like I was worried I couldn't see the chat.
Oh,
so this is good.
I can kind of see it.
This is Boone Lake behind us, by the way. We're at the
boat
launch at Boone Dam. And so behind us is Boone Lake. Beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very nice. And my friends, the cicadas, are here.
They're not as loud as
they're I wouldn't say dying down. That sounds bad, but I don't know. The summer's slowly dying down, so
that's a sad way to put it. The summer is coming to a sleep. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
I wish we'd had a camera holder because my arm's going to get really
I know.
sore.
Well, this will be a quick one, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
My arm's already tired.
Well.
Okay, so. Oh, man. We still got like.
See.
Oh, I can switch arms.
My glasses, I can't see unless I put my head up. I can't see the chat.
I think we got a good number coming in. We might just start early.
Yeah.
Sorry, I set it for. I wanted to make sure I had time to set the settings because mobile chats just drive me crazy. You can't change as many settings, and I don't like to not have subscribers only because you get annoying people. But it's okay. Hey, I see you. Hey, Justin. Hey, Marlena.
Hey, guys.
To get you all up to date, I had made a community post a few weeks ago that was like something's coming this month. We don't know what it is.
We didn't know when.
We kind of knew what, but we didn't know when. Well, we knew when too, but we didn't know what would come of it, and we didn't know what shape it would take. We were told of a location potentially the search would take place, which I thought made sense, but it made sense for a different case. That's why I put Layla and Hall in, that this could be relevant for either. Because that location I thought was for the Holland case, but
yeah.
So we were waiting for something to happen.
Sorry, I have all these ants crawling.
I was actually waiting for the 17th because we heard something was going to happen on the 17th. There was going to be some kind of canine search, and so I'll be honest with you all, wanted to be there. I wanted to at least kind of watch what happened because Jen, of course, as you all know, watches true crime all the time. And she's like, look, one way to know if they found anything is if the coroner shows up, and they're there all day.
Right, and they put tape around.
And they put tape around it. So then we would know and we wouldn't have to wait for an announcement or anything. So we're waiting for the 17th. And last night I was contacting like everyone local I knew to ask, do any of you have friends in Kingsport PD who can like just leak the time to the media or something? Because just the time. I don't need to know the location. I don't need to know anything else. Just the time. Jen and I were ready to sit out there and scope out all day.
Which I guess we should have done.
I didn't know because it was okay. I'm glad we didn't. Thank you so much, Justin, for the super sticker. Appreciate that, man. So we were gonna go out there, but I didn't want to because I wasn't confident. I didn't know if the information was 100% correct. We could be in the wrong location. And so we were trying to get some insight into the time. Couldn't get it early enough this morning. I was getting ready to do
another thing.
We were getting ready to go on another search.
Yep.
And then on Scanner Food, they announced canine. There's a search going on in Kingsport.
Canine units were
Canine
called.
units were called. So we're like, okay, canine search. And then there was another comment underneath, an update on Scanner Food that it was for a missing woman. So we're like, okay, that's it. That's what we were waiting for. We're waiting for that search to happen. But the location was not at all.
I mean, it was in Kingsport.
It was in Kingsport, but it wasn't at the area, Kingsport, that we were expecting.
No.
And I'll tell you all, the area they searched today, oh man, my arm gets sore really fast.
Yeah. Well, I have ants crawling all over me. So. It didn't last very long.
Outdoor adventures. This location, if you guys don't know Kingsport, the location they searched today is it where you would go on the main road. So it's 11 West to Rogersville. Between Kingsport and Rogersville, you head on 11 West. It also goes by Laurel Run Park. And this Clinchfield Bridge that they showed on the picture, that's on that picture of where they search, is the train line. Thank you so much, Holly, for the
thank you.
super chat. I think that is. The Clinchfield is the railroad, right? So if you look on the map, that railroad, if somebody wanted to hike into 5 Mines in Kingsport, you would get on that, well, illegally walk the railroad tracks. And it's not far. Like you walk down the railroad tracks and you get to 5 Mines. And that is, I'll be honest with you all. I'm going to tell you everything we know, everything we don't know about this search. And what we don't know is why in the world they searched there. Why that location would have been relevant.
Because you thought it was somewhere.
I thought it was completely the other side of town. So maybe they got a tip on the Layla case that signified potentially the 5 Mines area. I don't know. Yeah. But that's the closest.
Make sense. You mean 5
Mines. Oh. I always call it 5 caves. People could protect me as 5 Mines. Okay. Could be 5 caves.
5 caves on the internet.
Okay, 5 caves. I always call it 5 Mines.
I mean, it sounds like like.
Anyway, you all know what I'm talking about. What area that is. So that's where they were. They were searching the 5 caves area. Or mines. And I'll tell you what we did. So once we knew the location and we heard about it on Scanner, so I searched Scanner Food, was around
Facebook.
Noon or 1, around noon maybe. And yeah, 5 caves. Thank you, Nana. I knew Nana would know. And I saw it on Scanner Food. Unfortunately, they had already been out there for about an hour and a half, just over an hour. And so I'm like, Jen, what should we do? I've got my drone ready for the search today. And Jen's like, let's just go check it out because, and that was Jen's idea, the coroner. So if we figured, okay, 2 hours late, but if they found something,
they'd be there.
They'd be there all day. Hours and hours, yeah, they'd have a coroner out there. They'd have
tape,
a bunch
crime
of people.
Tape, they'd have,
So we jumped in the Jeep. We decided to take a ride out there. Somebody said, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I can't see you, but
it's right there.
I know the glare. Anyway, go on with what you're saying.
And we drove out. So we kind of knew right away. That Clinchfield Bridge, and please don't laugh at me if you're local. That Clinchfield train bridge looked really familiar to me, but I couldn't quite identify it in my brain. I knew I had driven past it so many times. So I'm like, we went on Clinchfield Road a little bit. So we actually ended up getting there maybe almost 2 hours after they started.
A long way there.
2.5. Jen was reading Scanner Food, the chats, the comments, and people were saying they're already gone or they're already leaving.
Yeah.
By like,
it was about
2:30 maybe. Yeah. And so we finally, I'm like, oh, that's 11 West to Laurel Run. So we went there. No, it wasn't about, so Karen, it wasn't about summer at all. This was about, I thought either Layla or Holland. Oh man. So we got to the location and then I realized, hey, we pulled over to the side and we realized looking on the map, it's the 5 Mines location. Right. It's 5 Mines, or at least near 5 Mines. They might've been searching the river because the river's right there too. So,
I mean, a lot of space that they could cover there, a lot of different places.
Oh yeah, all the water.
Caves. Are they
and
really
potentially
caves?
The caves. Well, the caves. So those caves, correct me if I'm wrong, locals or anybody who knows, I've been wanting to get to the cave on the backside, where on the riverside, because that's like, as far as I know, the only one that's still open. They blasted the rest closed, I thought.
They did?
So that's what I heard. They sealed all the rest, and so don't know why they'd be searching there unless they went to the cave on the other side. But
water.
What we can say from our observation today, from going there afterwards, is that there weren't still there.
No, there was no sign of anybody ever being there.
Nope. No tape, no coroner.
No.
So we have a feeling that they did conduct we know they conducted a search.
Right.
Unfortunately, the bad news is I don't think they found anything, because if they had found something, we would have seen them still there within a couple hours after. So unfortunately,
I felt a really bad omen at first, though, because we were driving on our way there and I saw a hearse.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh my gosh, that's really a bad omen, seeing a hearse. But luckily, well, I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because all these missing people, and you'd think they'd be able to find one person.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It's
I gotta tell you guys, I was so optimistic for this month for Layla's case or Holland's case. I was so optimistic that like this would be it. The 17th would be it, and it could be an announcement that they found something. And maybe, you know what, you guys, we're guessing. Who knows? Maybe Kingsport PD or the police will come out with something we don't know. But from what we've seen, it didn't look like that they had found anything.
No, I really think there would be signs that, something was cordoned off.
They would have, tape, still present.
Yeah, they would be.
So it's sad. It's definitely disappointing. Thank you, Justin. We're trying. Times like this, it's like, sometimes.
What do you do? Like, we want to know if someone's found. We want to know as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
So, I don't know, the decision to go there seemed like the right one.
Well, yeah, it was almost like, because we really wanted to know immediately, so we knew we could just like put this in our minds. We could just put it to rest. I canceled. I'll tell you guys, I had a search canceled for Layla, a location that I really have been wanting to search for a while for Layla.
This would be tomorrow.
Tomorrow near the Greenbelt, and I had volunteers, 3 volunteers. This morning when I heard about that this search was active, I told them, let's postpone it. Let's wait and see if the police are successful, because I don't, what's the point of doing another search if they're successful?
So what, next weekend?
Probably next weekend we'll do that one.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they weren't successful, but
yeah, I'm sure we'll find out more. I mean, I did look for updates after we looked, and there wasn't anything. So
no other updates.
I really think there would be.
Yeah,
by now.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it would. I think if a coroner showed up, that type of presence, I think the media would immediately be on the scene and everything.
There would be.
It's kind of like what happened in Kingsport a few months ago when they found the remains in that field. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, a coroner's there. They found something."
It would be obvious.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
So, guys, keep praying.
3 months for notifications. I know what you mean. When they find remains, at least for notifications of who it is, they send it to that lab. I can't remember the name of it in Johnson City, and you're waiting forever to find out identification.
But they do disclose whether they found remains.
They always disclose pretty quickly, like the day after or the day they find. Yeah. So we would have heard. I think we would have heard about it. They found something.
I would think so.
Yeah.
We'll keep checking through tonight.
Yeah, I'm not.
No.
Not holding out hope for today. I do want to say, if Jennifer Santinello, if you're watching, we were praying for you today. We know that you had so much hope, and you were praying for some resolution today. I'm so sorry if it's not answers.
I know.
And I just feel the worst for you. I feel the worst for your family, Brittany and George. I feel so bad for you guys that you can't get answers sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But just keep faith. I believe answers are going to be coming. Really do.
Somebody has to have some answers, because there are too many open cases right now. It's just.
In these, there's at least like with the Summer case, everyone's like, everyone agrees there's such little information, there's such little evidence
that
help. And in this case, in these two cases with Layla and Holland, it's not the case. I mean, I think the police have a lot of information. They have a lot of witnesses / persons of interest / suspects. So I do think the truth is coming probably very fast soon for those cases, but it can be really annoying and
frustrating
to wait.
That's the word. That's the word I use for all of this.
Frustrating.
So frustrated.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I wish we could have come on here and say, hey, you guys, there was police presence and, we think something was found, but unfortunately we have to report bad news this time.
Yeah.
And again, just keep your prayers for the family and for these two cases.
Right.
If they're still searching, though, that's a good sign. I mean, that means they're putting effort in. The police are still on this case.
Right. They think they think, I mean, obviously they have information.
Yeah, Blue Jeans and Pearls, I don't really want to say. I mean, there's always a potential that it's a runaway situation.
Yeah, that's what I was asking Ryan earlier.
Yeah, but the stories we're hearing are not that. You know what I mean? It's
not heading that way.
No, it sounds bad, but you always want to leave hope open that.
Of course.
Maybe, but
of course. And we're just saying resolution, one way or another.
Answers.
Yeah.
I think Vern had made a good comment to me before, because I always said resolution for the family, and he's like, it's never resolution. You find answers, but the family never gets, unless they're alive.
Yeah.
So
and well.
Yep. So we just wanted to get on here on the way home. Beautiful background to try to soften the sad news, and let you all know what we think.
Just like to keep you guys updated on these things. So.
Yep.
Yeah. And if we do find something else out, obviously we're gonna come on and
let you guys know. If anything else comes out from the thing is, driving home, I knew, when they find something, the police are pretty quick to announce something. Yeah, I know, right? Flicker a foot. Wow, that's long. Tracy. They're still searching. It is wonderful news.
Yes, I agree.
After over a year now, a year and a few months, and they're still out there with dogs. They brought in canines. So that is a good way to look at this. I mean, that's great news. They're working hard on this. And I believe they'll continue working hard on it.
They better.
We're going to stay on there.
They better.
You know what? Till they solve these cases. Yeah. So anyway, no, seriously though, Kingsport PD, any other counties that took part in that search. I know, like, you don't like media, you don't like people being out there, but we just want to give you guys respect, men and women of the police force, a lot of respect for continuing to try your best and to get answers for the families. So thank you, police officers and search crews and canine handlers and everyone, search and rescue. You guys are amazing. Please keep up the great work.
Yes.
And what was that question? Is it possible to search in the kudzu? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Where are these ants?
The ants are getting to Jen now. So
they're stinging me. I don't know what's going on.
They're not red. They're not.
I know, but it feels like it.
So we are. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I can't search this weekend, and I can't search tomorrow because it's raining. But if it doesn't rain, we'll get out there, or I'll get out there.
I really thought since it was summer, we'd do so much more this time of year, but I feel like we get more done in the fall.
Well, because it's
cooler. What I mean? It's cooler, but also I don't know. It just.
I think it's disappointing to us sometimes. We get out there and it's so thick we can't see anything. When we search in the fall, it's
a lot easier.
Yep. But I don't want to stay in here talking about other stuff because you know how we feel about that.
Yes.
The title is about the case, about Layla Holland reporting on this. So we're not gonna chat anymore. We're just gonna we wanted to fill you guys in.
But we'll see you Sunday, right?
And we'll be online tomorrow night. Yeah. So if you all want to chat about this any more tomorrow and all the other
by then things, we'll definitely, if there is any news, we'll definitely know.
Maybe there will be an announcement today. So
that would be good.
So appreciate you all. Thank you for coming in here.
Thanks for coming on last notice.
Such short notice, and appreciate you all. Thank you all for the donations. That goes a long way to helping us continue what we're doing. So those of you who did that in here, again, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see all the familiar faces and friends in here. Again, on short notice, but we're gonna head home.
Yep.
And love you all. Thank
Love
you.
you.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your
Bye.
weekend.